Add to stream.
Okay.
Having issues? Yes. We can't. Oh, okay, just a moment. Maybe your camera and mic are off. Is your camera on? Restart. We'll come find you. We see you. Oh, somebody sees us. There you are. Okay. Can you hear us? They can see and hear us. Oh, okay. So we just can't see ourselves? Okay. My Wild Home, go back out and try again. There you are. We see you. Mosquito gear and everything. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you.
This is bizarre.
We've had a day. We have had a day. So honestly, okay, we're good. Okay, can you see us both? Or there we go. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm going to go back because I want to acknowledge you because we couldn't last night, and I'm so sorry. I wanted to acknowledge all of you. You guys are amazing. So just doing our best. Hi there, Rebecca. Hi. Excited to see you guys too. And Butler Family Farm, I think that's Jerry. Am I right? And Lazy Days, that's Jesse and Lisa. Hi, guys. Yeah. One day at a time. Exactly. Yeah, I hear you. That's Shirley was just doing our best. Oh no, now the whole thing is just gone. Okay.
Godly Home's on too.
A Godly Home. Hi, Melanie. Hi, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Linda Peterson. Can you see anything behind us, Linda? Because I know it's so beautiful. Can you see? Yeah. Any you can see that Canadian flag probably. But hi, OJ and Deb. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Sorry about all of this. This is so mortifying. We were dying. We're both like sweating. This has been a day. Hi there, Brian. Thank you so much for coming back. And Josh from Sherman's Family Farm. Back to country. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Bush Edge Homesteading. Hi, you guys. And I want to make sure that I get everybody, and then I'm going to acknowledge. Just saying. Yeah. Oh boy. It's been the day. So and Beth Cornett, thank you for coming in. Super to see all of you guys. Kermudge in. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, you gave us a lot of good tips.
Yeah. Actually, we've gotten some good tips today. Okay, Ryan, do you want to tell them what we learned today? We want to tell you something kind of embarrassing, kind of funny, but embarrassing too. Want to tell them, honey?
I'm kind of embarrassed to tell them.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've had some trouble.
Hi, Mona. Thank you for coming in.
We've had trouble with Melody's fishing reel, and it kept getting all tangled up.
Yeah.
And so we were, of course, blaming the reel. And then somebody, do you remember who that was? That
I didn't actually get to see it, so I'm not sure. But
some kind person said, I think you guys have your line going through your too, so that it would stop flopping around and stuff.
And this whole time we've been fishing that way. Like, it's a miracle I caught anything, isn't it?
Yeah.
So thanks for telling us. Hi, Hiking with Jackie Boy, and thank you for coming in.
Big loser.
DJ, yeah. Thank you. You did promise you'd come here, and you're here today. Thank you so much. So this is kind of fun for us. Oh, Mona, did I miss it? No, we're here, Mona. Thank you for coming in. This thing goes so fast. There's lots of people talking, and there we are. I think we're just about down. So that was kind of embarrassing, that little fishing tip. But next time you're going to see our fishing rods. How is it? What's that called? When you know.
When you what?
When you
cast? No,
I know how to do that.
What?
When you put it on your rod, when you put the line on your rod, what's that called? Stringing it?
I don't know. Somebody help us. We call it putting fishing line on a rod. I don't know what else.
What's that called? When you put, oh, hi, Anne. Thank you for coming by. And Dale, that's so nice to see you. What's it called when you put your line on your fishing rod? What's that called? Anybody know? Oh, hi, Grilling Addiction with Nick. Hi, Nick. Must be Nick.
Back to country. I think that's the guy that gave us.
It's the person that helped us.
Yeah.
Spool? Is it called?
Yeah.
Spooling?
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
Okay, so I think now so we're on the island. We can tell you a little bit about what happened to get here. We had to come um, with a big, huge load to get here, and we literally hit this island running, and we were able to get here
Probably 30 minutes before we went live.
if 30
Yeah.
if 30 minutes.
But during that time, we have to, yeah, no, it wasn't. It was like 25 minutes. And during that time, we had to
Stringing.
unlock everything.
Yeah, unlock everything, take everything out,
Hook
and
up,
then
hook up power, hook up solar, hook up internet, hook up everything. And it's just been, oh man, it's stressful.
Big Jim, it's called stringing or restringing. Yeah, it'll be restringing with us.
Stringing, yeah.
Stringing. Okay. Howdy, howdy. Hi, PSV Odyssey. Thank you for coming tonight. So that's kind of how our day has looked so far.
The problem is we should have listened to Ann Dale, because she always just wants us to be ready, but we weren't ready.
So I have to say something about Ann Dale. Ann, your very first video that I watched of yours showed me how to wear earphones correctly, the right way. Because remember how she showed us how to do that?
Flip them upside down.
Yeah, I've never known that. And I've never been able to keep headphones on ever, like the little earbuds, because
they would keep falling out.
Small head. And oh, did you, Jesse? I kind of figured you'd be late today. Why did you figure that? That's not a good thing. How did you know? Hi, Urban Harvest. Thank you for coming by. My chair, those funny ones that slides backwards, so I keep sliding back. Ho ho ho, lazy days ahead. Yeah. So, anyways, our week is going to be full. We're going to have a full rest of the week. This is Thursday night. Is this a good time for us to come on and visit with our friends? We did a little kind of a survey just to see, and we felt like we were not infringing on anyone's territory, because there's a very special night that happens on Wednesday night. Of course, we all know. Oh, Grilling Addiction just said my earbud fell in the freezer. Crazy how that happened. Oh no.
So was your head in the freezer too? How did that work?
I bet.
He's probably digging for something at the bottom while he was listening to tunes.
Yeah, maybe. Anyhow, so we have a lot planned for this season, and we have a lot. When we're here, we do a lot of filming. Almost every moment of every day is spent filming with all of our various gear. So we want to take some really good drone shots of what's happening. Hi, Wanda. How are you doing? Oh, yeah. So Jesse's, I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong. I was trying to reach on Instagram. Oh, you were? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so you caught us on Instagram. We are on Instagram and Facebook as well. And I'm not that great on Instagram. I'm better on.
You're great on everything.
I'm not that good on Instagram.
No?
No, I don't know it very well.
Oh.
I've tried, but there's other things that we kind of have to do as well. So it's not just about filming. There's a life to be had. Oh, I did do something that I want to share with you. And it's a little bit of foraging. So it wasn't me per se, but one of the residents on the lake brought me something very special. Have you ever heard of false Solomon seal? Does anybody know about that at all? Because it's almost like they call it
wild asparagus.
Wild asparagus. Wild asparagus is what they call it. And so I thought it would be fun to cook some up, and I did that. And I've done a little video, because a little video makes.
That's the Cooking with Melody show?
Well, it's not really a show quite yet, because I don't do a lot of cooking.
Oh,
but
that's true.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
So how far north are you guys? Is it getting cooler yet? We are, so we're in I would say the middle of British Columbia.
The geographic center.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We're pretty far north, to the point where it doesn't even get dark here until maybe 10:30, sometimes 11. Earlier in the year, it was like even later than that.
Yeah.
It never really got really, really dark. but Ryan is in trouble. Oh, because of the cooking. Yeah. Yes, Bush Edge, he is. But we'll have a little talk after we're done here. We won't deal with it right now. So you love asparagus sauteed in garlic. Oh, me too. Thank you, Linda. Now we're gonna be asking people to moderate here soon because I don't think we're doing a very good job of this. But are we with the moderating?
We're not doing any moderating. Oh yeah.
Yeah, be careful, Ryan. You could find yourself waking up lake.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, no, that's not true.
Yeah, I woke up in the lake before.
Mhm.
No.
You very well may have made it in Canada. Oh yeah, Jesse is a good one. Yes. And we did talk about this. And so we will sort that out shortly. I'm just not sure of how to even make people moderators, but thank you so much for helping us. Thank you. This is like all new to us, right?
I think Opal just flew in here. Hey, Opal.
So I saw a question. Oh, a godly home. Just learned about it reading a book from the 1800s. Yes. So we had False Solomon's Seal the other day, and wow, is it ever good?
Yeah. Well, you cooked it really well with the garlic and the butter and the salt and pepper. And oh, man,
It was
so
really, really nice, but we didn't have garlic, but we did have salt and pepper and butter, and it really was wonderful. No, 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 no.
hit 3 dots on the name. It says.
Oh, hit 3 dots on the name. Oh, that's what you're doing right now?
I was trying to, yeah.
There. Okay, so I'm not seeing 3 dots. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, if you hit hide, that'll go away. Here, and we're not doing a very good job.
No, we don't want to hide it. Oh, there. And ban user, it says. Jesse, did you want us to ban because it says put user in timeout if you do the 3 dots, or ban user and delete their comments? So are we using StreamYard or are we using YouTube for this? Because we did get StreamYard.
Should we be on YouTube or StreamYard?
Should we be on YouTube? Oh, okay. You know how to do the cabin thing. I know you do, Linda. I know. And we are so interested. You've given us so much great information. Hover over the right side of the name area right there. Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, and then it just says put user in timeout or ban user and delete their comments. Thank you. Oh, look at Brian. Look at smash that like button. So he is being a moderator. He's just taking it on. Hi there, Blenda and Chuck. Thank you so much for coming by. This is going to be a funny little live because we don't have a clue of really what we're doing at the moment, but we're learning. And whoa.
That was Opal.
And thank you for your help. Yeah,
the hovering thing doesn't work.
Thing doesn't seem to work for us here. But okay, go to the chat on the YouTube side. Oh, I see. So do we have to go into YouTube? Honey, I'm scared that we're going to go right out if we do this.
No, we won't.
No?
Just go to YouTube for a sec.
But that's not YouTube. It's YouTube Studio. So
Let's just
YouTube right here.
so that they
There
can
it
hear us
is.
too.
There's the live. Oh, here we are. But it's no, that do that, do we? Oh, right there. There we are. Okay, so
On the YouTube side, find
we would watch it on the YouTube side. Okay, we should probably be doing this after because this is just a waste of time now.
sorry,
You'll
guys.
figure it out soon. There he is. Add as moderator. Look at us. We did it.
Yeah, that one right there.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, did that work, Brian? Let us know. Okay, so I have several pair of glasses that I wear at any time. We don't have a clue either. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Let's go back to StreamYard.
Okay, that's better. I hope.
Oh, we want to go back.
You did it, he
to
says.
Lazy Days and make them a moderator. Yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
So last night, after our wonderful time that we had on the Vineyard Farmhouse Live, we started getting so many people subscribing, which was really, really fun.
Yeah, that was nice of you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. So that was a real surprise to us. Did you want to say anything about what you're planning on doing this week?
Yeah, we have most of our water system parts with us now. So I'm going to be, trying to tap into the water there. And then everything will probably be on the surface until it gets up and running perfectly. And then I'll trench it and bury it down.
So what we're doing is we're going to take water right out of the lake.
Yeah.
And the lake here is pristine. So you probably would be safe to drink right from the lake, but there are beavers here. And I've heard that you could get beaver fever. So maybe it's not as safe as you think. So what we're going to do is pull water out of the lake and then put it through a filtration system. But we need to get the UV system.
Yeah, have to order it. It's one of those online order only type deals.
We had one and we returned it because it wasn't the right one exactly.
Yeah. Be careful if you're ordering UV, because the one that they sold us, we went to a national company and they sold us the UV system. And after doing some research, we found out that it's on 24/7. So if you don't use it, it's cooking your water big time. And then the next time you just arbitrarily go up and open the tap, you'll actually get scalding water come out. So we didn't want that. We wanted one that
Thank you, Linda.
detected the flow and then turn the UV on. So the UV isn't on 24/7. And because we're on solar, we don't want that use of power as well. So we thought we'll just get sort of an on-demand UV system, and that's what we're going to do.
So when we started out, when we came here last year, as you know, we were cooking over a fire. We were doing everything in the most primitive way, sleeping in a tent, and then a washroom. And then now we have this tiny cabin, which is so much fun. But everything from scratch. And so we have this, I want to take you on a little tour at some point when we've got Starlink kind of better set up here.
Yeah, we could do it mobile.
We'll be able to do it next Thursday night. We'll be able to take you for a little tiny tour. But right behind us over there, sorry, is that old cabin. And it's actually even gone down further this winter. So we didn't know if it would be here when we came back, but it has actually imploded a little bit more, and it probably will be gone.
Yeah, it's folding in on itself. I don't think it's got one more year of snow left in it.
So. No, and dangerous to even be beside it because it could all just, yeah. So
it's really sketchy.
We will probably take that down. We have a few other surprises that you'll be seeing in our other season. But another thing that I'm interested in is the foraging aspect of things, because one of the reasons we're here is, like, one of them is, what if
Creekside maples? Sorry, honey.
Oh, that's okay. Just keep going. Like, you don't ever need to. Yeah. What if we couldn't get food, or we couldn't, we want to make sure that we can be self-sufficient out here. Oh, thank you. She said, please be careful, Melody. Don't get hurt.
Yeah,
okay.
Horsefly
So a little side thing about that, about the getting hurt thing. That does happen quite often.
Sometime.
Yeah, that happens often.
That's because we have more enthusiasm than we have skill, right? We're learning on the skill part,
I suppose.
Yeah.
We've had, like, Ryan fell from a ladder last year, broke several things. He's just maybe a couple weeks ago, we think, cracked some ribs. And so it's always in the forefront as being kind of a scary thing. And I don't have any skills, medically speaking. My sister, who came last year, you'll remember from our episodes, they came here for a week. She's a full-on emergency nurse, so it's kind of nice to have her around here.
Medical is an hour and a half away.
Anything, and it's not a hospital. It's just a little clinic.
Yeah, and that's a bumpy logging route for an hour and a half. So
that's something we've never talked about, I don't think.
Yeah.
To get out here, we have to go on the bumpiest ride known to man. And it's a little bit dangerous, and it's a little bit scary when you've got heavy loads. And so we've just come through that. So after going through that every time, it's exhausting. I feel exhausted now. Like, I feel like I could just sleep because it's a bit stressful and a bit tense. But once we get here, there's nothing like it. And I'm looking out and I'm thinking, I might want to go fishing a little bit later. I might want to do a little bit of fishing, but the skill will come. Hugs. Thank you, DJ. Well, we sure need it. That's for sure. But there it's funny because as we were talking to Brian last night, there's no codes for the island. So we could build a skyscraper or we probably won't, but we could build anything. So the world's our oyster that way.
I can guarantee you we won't.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
probably won't. We
Yeah.
probably won't do it. But back to country at my wild home. Oh, a good med kit is critical. My wife made me put one together early on. It is. Yeah, it really, really is. A good medical kit. As you both know, I'm in the bush with no roads. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, this is good. So Linda Peterson's saying, do you have some controlled pantyhose that you can cut the legs off that helps with ribs that are cracked? I don't actually.
What an idea.
But I should because that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, it only hurt when I breathed, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, Melody, I had a dream last night that I was a muffler and woke up exhausted. That's really good. That is really a good one. Hi, Lindsay. Thank you for coming by. So anyways, it's just a matter of learning a whole bunch of stuff. And so we have the cabin that we want to side. We want to put our solar panels up. We went and picked those up. I guess we can't say too much, can we? But we knew that we had no other choice after being on this island for power. Absolutely no other way to get power here except solar or maybe wind turbine. We do have a good amount of wind that comes in. Oh, Big Jim, is there a way to contact a fly off in an emergency?
Yeah, we have internet. I suppose we could call in air rescue. We could make a Skype call, I suppose. Yeah, because we're off the grid, our power's pretty stable, right?
Yes. I mean, at one point I thought, wouldn't that be fun to have a helicopter come in here? But that might not be, I don't know if that would be the best idea or not, but
To have a helicopter come in?
yeah, for me to drive a
Oh,
helicopter.
for you to fly one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that with Melody. We'll be watching a show about Everest, and then she'll be all gung ho and want to go to base, and so we'll seriously look at it for a while. It's like, oh man.
But has anybody else ever wanted to climb Mount Everest? Because I feel like, oh, see, he's moderating for us. Thank you. This is kind of exciting. Because am I the only one that has watched those Mount Everest shows and wants to desperately do it? I would have to, but I don't think that, oh, there's air flight insurance at my wild home. Is there? That's not a bad idea to have something like that sorted out. Oh, Jerry says he's never thought about going to Mount Everest. No, never. Oh, Melody, you can add. Oh, Melanie. Okay, Melanie, my outfits last season were really quite something. Yes, they were. And we were so unprepared. So we just came with whatever. We wore Crocs for a long time. It was bad. I am proud to say that I have hiking boots now. And I have warm coats and this gear here so that the flies don't get me quite as bad. And yes, I think that the pantyhose would be a nice addition to my outfits for sure. So Creekside Maple says that they've been camping in Colorado at 11,500 feet. Wow. Okay.
Do you need oxygen that high?
I would say, I don't know. I would say not because Mount Everest is 29,029 feet, isn't it? And they only start wearing oxygen at what? At that second.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when.
I think at 10,000 feet, it's safe to breathe. And I think the airlines give you oxygen anywhere above 10,000 feet.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, but maybe it's just an overkill thing. Maybe it's still okay.
Back to Country says, I don't do extreme. Life is dangerous enough. I know. I don't know why I have that. I can't because I've had 4 spine surgeries. That was kind of dangerous. But that was all in a month, and how that all happened was kind of funny too. We've got a lot of healthcare professionals in our family, and I was very fortunate to have my cousin do my spine surgery. So he did a great job. And at one point during the process, I couldn't walk. I was in a wheelchair. I wasn't even able to stand.
Those were dark days.
So that was pretty hard. At one point I could hear myself screaming because of the pain, but I said to my husband, I said to Ryan, can you call downstairs to the hotel and let them know that everything's okay? It was like 3 a.m, but the pain was just so bad that I had to make sure that nobody thought anybody was being murdered.
Yeah.
So the hotel said, yeah, no, we've known, we've already, I guess
They
there'd
cleared the rooms.
been previous nights and they hadn't even put anybody beside us. So that was hard. But look at me now. Look at the things that I can do and running around, and I can do just about everything now. So my cousin is a doctor. Yes. Yeah, my cousin, he's a spine surgeon and just amazing. So I am doing really, really well. But Beth Cornett says that she has climbed Pikes Peak.
How high is Pikes Peak? Where is Pikes Peak?
Okay, that's interesting. Curmudgeon says that at 10,000
14,000
feet,
feet.
you have to be in a pressurized cockpit at 10,000 feet. Do you really? Oh, wow, because there's no oxygen at that height.
No, I think what Creekside meant was they didn't need oxygen at that height because they were hunting elk.
Okay, so Lisa and Jesse climbed Pikes Peak, 14,000 feet back when you're in your 30s. You did? Wow. Is that ever great? Yeah, the air is thin. Oh my goodness. I just think that would be so much fun. I would love to do that. Just looking at a couple of your comments here. Back to country is Jeff and Marina. Okay. Oh, hi, Canadian Family Life. Thank you for tuning in.
CNC
Farm. Very nice. So glad to have you here. Yeah, so anyways, there won't be a lot of like high level dangerous things happening here. Oh, I did get in trouble with a couple of subscribers this past year, and gratefully, and you know what?
That's right. You're talking about the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it should be. I should have been reprimanded, and I was. And I have learned now that I must always wear a life jacket. And not only that, the little red thing on the boat motor,
Lanyard?
the lanyard, I should always put that around my wrist because it's true. I did stand up in the boat
Well, you get so
because
excited.
I was excited about it. And then I just kind of forgot where I was. I can hear a loon.
Did you hear that?
I heard a loon.
Yeah, me too.
Did you? Did anybody hear that?
Oh, it's shy.
So I have to be very careful about being out in the boat, especially by myself, because someone said to me that the boat would have just turned around and run over me and then kept running over me.
Yeah, over and over.
Over and over repeatedly. So
that was so funny though. I was working on the house and I heard this hooting and hollering, and there you were pulling this fish in.
I know. So oh my, I've missed a few comments here, but I'm just gonna get all of this. Oh, thank you, Anne. An adventurous spirit. I feel as though we're kindred spirits because do you have an adventurous spirit or just a very sweet, happy spirit? Because, oh, do you ever make my day? I love watching your videos. So happy and so sweet. Ryan on the roof looked scary enough. Yeah, we had to tie him on there. It's true.
Yeah, that was a unique fall arrest system.
37 people in the house. Really, Lindsay? Isn't that exciting? Thank you. Hit the thumbs up. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that like. If you hit the like, I guess that's a good thing to do. So when you get a fish on, pop the motor in neutral.
Right, we heard that.
Okay, we will do that.
Oh,
I heard it. You did hear it? Loons are great. Oh, I know. If you watched our episodes from the very, very beginning, I think one of the reasons that I wanted this island was to just hear a loon.
That's right.
I do.
Yeah.
Because I love the sounds of it, and it's just so romantic and sweet, and I just
That's like you.
I'm not the most romantic, but
Yes, you are, and you're super sweet.
awkward. Okay, anyways.
Sorry.
So, I have to put my glasses on every time when we read these comments, but oh, Fisherman 506. Yeah, I didn't see Fisherman 506. Rambling with the Brams. Hi there. How are you guys doing? Not like anyone can really answer me, I guess. Hey,
They can. It's in a
it's
chat.
kind of a
We should try to have a guest on because then that interactive stuff's kind of nice too.
oh, Anne says, oh, thank you. I'm not as adventurous as I used to be, but we only live once. Got to try new things. That's my deal. That's how I feel too. So sometimes I get myself into a little bit of trouble.
Yes, he's funny. Said he didn't hear loons, but he heard a couple loonies in the chat.
Oh, true, true. Get a room or a tent. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I was just being sweet on you.
we hear loons all the time. They live in the lake near. Oh, I love them. I absolutely love them so much. What were you fishing for, Ryan? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we didn't get hurt. That's true. And so from now on, I will be very careful. And
Thank goodness for that.
that's kind of what my point was. I was just going to, you know, figure that out. So this summer you won't be seeing any of that. Mind you, I don't know how to restrain myself when I get a fish. And I know I have to be all mature and act like, oh, no big deal, but I can't seem to. I just can't seem to. It's just something in me that just gets so delighted over certain things.
Well,
So,
that enthusiasm is quite infectious.
well, okay. So, hi.
It infected me.
Okay. So, and does anybody have any questions for us?
I was just gonna ask that.
I did get a couple that I wanted to address. And one of them is in our episodes. I don't know if you have seen me cavorting around with a little red purse. Now, I had somebody, a couple of people, one of them though specifically say, Melody, what is that red purse about? Like,
Yeah,
you're in the wilderness.
What's with the purse?
Why are you wearing a red purse in the wilderness? It's my media bag. So that little red purse is just the way to carry all my phones and stuff. And so it's not like I'm dressing up to go anywhere, as you could see from my outfits. But it was just a way to carry my extras. And so I have that still, and I'll probably be wearing that around.
It's handy.
The other one was, okay, this is kind of odd. I have an odd, what is it? An affliction. And I'm a tiny bit of a germaphobe.
Tiny bit.
So it's not a huge thing, but I don't like doing dishes without gloves on, or, and so someone else said, you're in the wilderness, you're not going to catch anything. Why are you wearing gloves? And it's just because I just don't, like getting my hands very dirty. And, the gloves help with that kind of thing. So that
Mind over matter.
so that's why, exactly. So somebody just said, oh, hi, Heather. Thank you for coming tonight.
Look at this one.
What?
I can just hear Melody yelling.
No, man. That's exactly right. Oh, thank you. I'm going for it, Melody, with the fishing. Oh, yeah. Just be what you feel, Melody. Thank you, Wanda. I see there are people that completely understand that. That's why we're in this community, right? Because we've met our people. And so that's really, really nice. I saw one other thing. Hi, Drew. Thank you for coming in. And a media purse, immerse. That's perfect. Where's my merce? That is perfect. Oh my, you guys are funny. So
Whoa, what?
That's a huge one.
Yeah,
what is it?
That's a man eater, that one.
Wow.
The horse flies take about a pound of flesh out of you up here.
Thank you, Linda. She likes the get-ups that I was wearing. I'm going to be a little bit better dressed this year. Whoa. And another thing is, so I used to be a full-fledged business woman, and I would wear suits to work, and my purses would match, and all of these things. I had quite a penchant for purses. And then all of a sudden, I just became this outdoorsy person, and I literally didn't wear makeup for like the longest time. Hey,
Yeah,
so
flipped on a dime.
yeah, and so I have so much makeup and so much stuff like that that I rarely even wear anymore. But
You don't need to.
I do. Well, I mean, it's just it is what it is, right?
Mhm. We're out
So
in nature.
yeah, and so I'm fine with it, but I mean, I still will put it on from time to time, I suppose. It's just not all the time. And Melanie from A Godly Home says, "Why be mature? I still get excited fishing, and I've done it my whole life." Oh, see, I have kindred spirits here. I really do, because people understand this. And I wear a fanny pack to carry my stuff in the garden. There you go. That would actually work too, wouldn't it? That would actually work. Oh no, oh dear, I don't want to miss anyone.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah. So we just have to kind of go together, because otherwise, if we miss them, she's a man eater. Yeah, Creekside.
Who said that?
Creekside Maples.
Oh,
So y'all will need to do next week live in a mosquito net. I know. We're gonna be in a better spot. What do you see behind us? Do you see the lake or anything? Or is it hard to see behind us right now?
I'll move out of the way. Oh, maybe this needs to be this way. Does anybody see the lake?
Well, let's move these things over then. We opposite these. Okay. See the lake better? Or
Yeah.
do you see it at all?
Yeah, we should find a better spot next time.
Next time we will. Let's just see. Yeah, I do like the fanny pack idea. Oh,
We have a mosquito
it
tent.
is fun, ain't it, Madam? Yes, it is, Linda. Thank you. It really is. I have wondered, are there animals that go on the island like bear and wolves there? So when we first got here, we did find a rather large skeleton, backbone, like jaw, and we think that it was a moose. And we have been told that do you want to come on over here, honey? We have been told that the moose come onto the island to have their babies. And so that is probably what that was, although we don't know 100%.
You thought it was a crocodile.
But well, I didn't really, but yeah, I wasn't sure of what it was. So last year they said that they saw a moose coming to the island when we were boating around. Somebody from way down the lake said, "Did you guys see a moose going to your island?" We didn't. We've seen a beaver so far, and tons of flies, but no actual animal.
Beaver, squirrels, and frogs. That's all it is so far. But in the winter we get wolves and
maybe wolverines.
yeah, and mink and that kind of thing, you know.
So on our way in today, we saw black bear.
Yeah.
And we have video of it. So you'll see it too.
One was huge.
But they're so beautiful, the black bears. So beautiful. But that is a good question. Thank you, Bush Edge. Haven't seen anything on the island, and apparently there's no cougars here. Cougars made me nervous because they sit up stalking you in the trees, and they could just jump down and kill you at any minute. So I didn't want cougars here.
Yeah. No cougars.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Tish.
Apparently there aren't any cougars. So
Hi, Tish.
that's good. Hi, Tish. Thank you for coming in. Oh, Lindsay. She said I was lovely without makeup.
Well, that's true.
Oh, that's so kind. Oh boy. I don't feel so lovely, but thank you so much for saying so. So that was, Heather went fishing last weekend, and she said that was really fun. I know how to can pike, like salmon taste. Really? Do you? I would love to can. I want to learn can. Okay, so I saw Anne canning the other day. She was She was making jam, apple jelly,
Yeah,
and she knew how to make the jars.
she made the jars.
No, she made the jars so that they were safe to eat.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What is that called when you're canning?
Sterilizing.
Sterilizing them.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that someday. I'm going to learn how to do that.
Oh, Creekside Maples went from suits and ties to rubber boots.
Did you really? Okay, that's fun. So yes. So Ryan, another question that we had was, what did you guys used to work at? And so Ryan, do you want to tell them what you used to do? You have to look in the mirror or in the camera.
Yeah, I had a bakery business, believe it or not, and so I had that in Canada, and sort of did that for about 8 or 9 or 10 years or something, and then was able to sell it. So that's what I did.
So I do, and I still do it. We're semi-retired. Ryan is retired. Is I own a recruitment firm, and so for the past 20, almost 29 years, I've owned this firm that puts people into jobs and positions, and companies hire me to find really good people. So that's what I do, and I can still do that remotely, anywhere at all. I can have Zoom interviews with my candidates, and but looking at an exit strategy, because just between you guys and me, I love this so much more. Yeah, like so much more. So I have a hard time getting the motivation to work anymore. I hate to say that, but it's true. And that's what we do now, and that's what we did for our life work. So we want to get some. You can see the flag blowing. Yes, you can. Oh, stop right now, but yes, you can. It is bright and the lake is blurred. Okay, hard to see everything, isn't it? Well, 2 blue chairs. Yes, and so I love these chairs so much that when we were 3.5 hours south of here yesterday, we bought 2 more so that we could have 2 more, so that we could have friends come and see us and have a place to sit. So hard to see due to the sunlight. Okay, we will sort this out next week if you care to ever come back and visit.
Yeah, we'll give you a little tour.
Yes. We need to see the American flag. I know. I know. Oh, and I want to tell you something. I got my green card. So I also am now able to do way more things in the States. And we love Americans. My whole family lives
Are you allowed to
in the
vote
US.
now?
No, I'm not. That's the only thing I can't do.
So you have
I
to
should
be.
put up the US flag here, shouldn't I? Okay, crocodile. Yeah, I know. So 3 black. Oh, those black bears are good to eat. Hey, are they? Wolves and bears. Oh my. Yeah. I'm a cougar. Yeah. We have bear, deer, moose, lynx, rabbit, turkeys, all kinds of wildlife. Wow. Google says that your island is infested with Tasmanian devils.
Just kidding, it says.
Hi there. Yeah, Tashid said hello. It's so nice that you're here. Thank you so much for coming. And sorry, we just kind of went back. Canning is a huge part of being self-sufficient. It is, isn't it? And we see that all the time. So we are buying fruit trees. We are going to buy them this year and plant them somewhere because I want to do all of those things and be self-sufficient. And another nice thing about living here is we were thinking, okay, so if everything went bad and we could never get off this island, we would have clean water, we would have lots and lots of fish, we would have Saskatoons and berries to eat, and we would have Solomon seal or like wild asparagus and wild onions
And whatever else we're able to grow.
and maybe mushrooms and the other things that we're able to grow. And so we do have a plan to get do a geothermal greenhouse. And so how are you going to do that, honey? Have you thought about that too much? I know you have.
Yeah. Just dig a bunch of trenches and run a bunch of pipe and put an air exchange system in, and it should keep it fairly stable temperature wise, cool in the summer and warm in the winter.
So
it's a lot of work. It sounds a lot simpler than it is. Has anybody out there done a geothermal greenhouse? Because we really need it, because our grow season is very, very short. So without it, we wouldn't be able to live here all year round.
Ryan used to be Tim Horton. So Tim Hortons is, well, we literally do not drive by one in a town, do we?
You want to hear something funny? I used to supply Tim Hortons with donuts.
Yeah. Oh, that's why he said used to be Tim Horton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, do the canning on the fire pit, Linda? Really? Wow. Okay, so I want to learn. So interesting to hear more of your background. Yeah, I know. It's funny because people that know us in that capacity of our professional lives, I think, are quite surprised by this. I don't think Ryan had any kind of interest in this at all before, did you?
No, I wasn't the adventure man that I am now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, seeing how enthusiastic you were about it, that was easy for me to jump on board.
It took a while. Let's just
It took an instant.
now. Okay.
I remember it was this one instant, one pivotal moment when I jumped on board. All in, both feet.
Yeah. And then you haven't looked back since, eh?
Nope.
No.
Once you convict yourself and make that decision, it's easy to go all in.
Headhunter to fisherman. That's exactly right. Yeah. My wife's cousin does the same thing, Creekside Maple says. Really? Interesting.
That's funny. You used to be a fisher of men. Now you're a fisher of fish.
A fisher of fish. Who said that? Where's that?
I just did.
Oh, okay. Awesome chairs. Thank you. Oh, I know, Heather. I love the color of these chairs. And guess what? I brought paint and our cabin door is going to be this color. So tell me what you think about that, because I just thought that would be sweet, you know, right out in the middle of the wilderness. And then you see this happy door. So, oh, good. Thanks for answering all the questions. Looks great to me. If anybody has any other questions at all, we're here for you. We're not going to keep you past an hour. We'll just do an hour and let you get on your way. We lived in the USA a long time. Oh, you moved back to Canada. You're Canadian, are you? Creekside Maples? Oh, how nice.
Yeah, and if any of you have any questions that you think of over the next week, we can certainly answer them next Thursday.
Uh-oh. Here's this. How long have the two of you been married? Because you work so well together.
Long time.
A little while. A little while. We'll be celebrating our ninth. We'll be celebrating our 9th year this year. And so we have a previous life, but the life that we found together is amazing, and
It
is amazing. So it's but I have to tell you that we have my husband prior is a very, very good friend of ours, a very good person, and he is remarried as well, but we're all good friends, Ryan and he, and it's turned out really nicely. We've been really, really blessed that way. But sometimes I guess in life sometimes can have a little bit of a rocky road, and we're happy and
oh yeah, it's smooth sailing now.
Yeah, doing well, doing really well. Yeah, thanks for asking the question. We Oh, at my wild home, grew up in your grandfather's bakery back in New Hampshire. Really? Oh, wow. So you're from New Hampshire or no? No, you're in Alaska now. We don't do Tim Hortons here in Texas. We do Dutch. Yes.
Dutch Brothers.
Yes, I know. I'd love to stick around, getting really tired, need some sleep. Was so happy. Thank you so much for coming in. We are so glad that you came by. It is. The chairs are turquoise. I love that color. Okay, so good for the door then. I'm guessing you have to go to the main island to get mail. We do. Yes. So we have a little trouble answering mail sometimes, but we've had our mail forwarded from the island, from our base there. Opal doesn't eat the paintbrush first. Yeah, hopefully she won't. Better not. Good night, Tiffany. Yes, thank you. Dog food is the heads of the fish. Cook them and then it's great for the really?
Sheds?
Oh, bye. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that we got to meet you, and we'll be in touch later. No. You've done so well in your life. Oh, thank you.
Oh, maybe I read that wrong. Maybe it's moose.
So that is all that we need to know. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you. Do we plan to make a smoker to smoke fish?
Yes.
Do we plan to make one?
Well, I'd like to.
Wouldn't that be neat?
Yeah, we need a little bit of help. I'd like to learn how to make one. That'd be a fun project.
I would love to have smoked fish.
Yeah.
Definitely love to. Yes. Yeah, we really would love that. There are some great videos on YouTube regarding the geothermal greenhouse. One is a greenhouse in the snow. Wow. Yeah, we're going to be doing that for sure.
Thanks, Heather.
Thank you. My ex-husband and I are better friends. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. That can happen, can't it?
Oh, honey, it's 6 o'clock.
No, it can't be.
It flew by.
But it says live 53:58. It says because we were 6 minutes. Like, should we finish up now or should we finish up in 6 minutes? Maybe we should finish up now. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. We've had an amazing time with you all. And you can always reach us by email if you go to our YouTube in our about. I think it says what our email is as well.
Yeah, it's hello@mywildhome.com.
And we'll be visiting your channels and putting lots of watch hours on them as well. So thank you so much for coming by. And I guess we'll let you all go.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. That was a quick end.